to my channel. For those of you new here, my name's Julia. Nice to meet you. And today I'm going to be showing you my summer favorites. So usually I do monthly favorites, or like favorites of April, March. I'll have all those linked down below. But I was gone all summer, so I thought it'd just be easier just to show you a full accumulation of all my favorite things. So I'm going to show you that now. Okay, so the first thing are these jean shorts. These are from Zara. I don't believe they have them anymore, so I'll link a similar pair. These were my go-tos all summer. I bought them for my foot cramped, for my study abroad trip, and I pretty much wore them like every single day. I'm obsessed with them. I still wear them. They're really high-waisted, which is what I like, and yes. Okay, so next, I only wore this once, but I only wore this. Okay, so the next thing I only wore once, but it easily became one of my favorites, and it's this little cabbie hat, like this. I have a ponytail on, so I'm not going to put it on, but I used to be really against these, and now I'm obsessed with it. I want one in every color, and this became one of my favorites. Even though it's summer and this isn't really like a summer hat, I still wear it because I don't care. Next are these shoes from Nasty Gal. They're platform shoes. They're really comfortable. I wore them pretty much every single trip, every single day. I wore them my whole trip on Amsterdam. Every other trip, I wore them pretty much every single day. They're, again, really comfortable. Just a tip, if you're going to go on the airplane, don't wear these because I fell multiple times. These are not airplane shoes. I repeat, you will fall and eat it and no one will help you up. Learn from my experience. Don't wear platform shoes to an airport, but do wear them for everything else. Just be cautious. Next thing is this little bag from Zara. Most of these items I had mentioned in my like what I bought, like a summer clothing haul that I did. These may look familiar, but this was one of my favorites. I wore either this bag or I have this other beige bag all the time. I got that beige bag years ago from this random little boutique in Savannah, Georgia. This was one of my favorites. It was just so summery, very on trend. Zara does not have this anymore, but I will find a similar one somewhere else. But I love this. I've talked about this before. I got this technically for my birthday. This is a 35G. I could have sworn they were out of stock of this, but then I went to Morphe the other day and they had it, so I'll definitely have this link down below. It was the perfect summer palette. I used it all the time from day to night. I've talked about this before and I'm so obsessed with it. And speaking of eyeshadow palettes, again, I've mentioned this before. The Tartelette Toasted, not in blue. Toasted. Good summery palette. I like warm toney colors. And this one's perfect. It was perfect for summer and just perfect for me. The next product, so in case you've been watching my videos before, I've mentioned that Pretty Vulgar, their setting powder, is one of my favorites, and I was using it while I was on my trip. I ran out of it. I was so sad, so I need to get a new one. I was going to get that one. They didn't have it in Europe, so I just bought one that I thought I would like, and it is the Peach Perfect one. This is in translucent Peach Whisper. Mysterious. I love it. That's what I used today. Makes the skin look very well. It has like the same effect as the Pretty Vulgar one, except this is gonna sound weird, but this one tastes better. Okay, I haven't tasted the Pretty Vulgar one, but sometimes when this falls in my mouth, I'm like, oh my god, this actually tastes really good. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. But if it happens to fall in your mouth, I mean, take a little gander. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about this is the packaging. So the Pretty Vulgar one, you open it and little dotty things are there, and then you can just pour it. It's easy. But this one has like a little tabby thing, because I like to go like this. Oh. I like to like turn it around and put it here, but then I have to open it, and then it's not there, and I have to do it every single. It's like a whole process. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know, but it's a process to use the setting powder, but it's really good. Okay, so I told you that the Pretty Vulgar ran out, so I got this one, and I was between. Well, actually, I went to the store. When I didn't find the Pretty Vulgar one, I'm like, I'm going to try the Laura Mercier one. They didn't have it either. That's why I got this one. And I was actually stuck between this one and the Becca Hydra Refresh and Mist Set Powder, whatever the hell it's called. But then I decided to get this one because it was cheaper. It was like $4 cheaper, but whatever. But thankfully I didn't buy it because in a BoxyCharm I got it. And I am obsessed with it. I've watched Kathleen and Jessie Smiles, and they had mentioned this, and Jessie was like, it literally feels like water putting on your face, and I'm like, oh, like she's being like exaggerated. how does it like water in your face, but it literally feels like you're putting water in your face, but it gives like a really good effect and it's hydrating. It actually helps because usually like my mascara smears or like it smears, and when I use this, like it doesn't do that. So I usually use this up and going like all day, and it is very refreshing. I think it's worth the money. I think both of them are worth the money. I really like that. And oh my god, I forgot. Forgot about this. So as I mentioned before, I got the Becca one from a BoxyCharm, and I got this little thing from a BoxyCharm. I got it actually when I got home, so technically I didn't use them all summer. Well, whatever. I use this once and I'm obsessed with it. It's this Ace Beauty Glimmer eyeshadow in the shade Iced Latte. I'm assuming this is what the ColourPop ones feel like. I've never tried one, but similar packaging. I've looked at it before, like the similar quilting, but I really like it. It's super creamy. Look at the, you can't really see it, but trust me, it's there. But it's really good, really creamy. I put it over my lid once and it made my eyelid look really good in it. It's the type of glimmer one that kind of gives like different shades, if that makes sense, like a little bit of depth. I don't know how to describe it, but if you buy it and you try it out, you'll know what I mean. So if you know, I'm a hoop girl. I'm obsessed with hoops, and one of my favorites that I pretty much wore every single time I went out in the summer. These aren't really day hoops in my opinion. They can be if you want them to be, but I'm more of like a big hoop at night. That'll probably change, but it's these Kendra Scott. I got them, it was in a previous video for what I got for my birthday, but I've worn them, I wear them a lot. I call these my classy hoops. I probably shouldn't say that. Oh well. They're like really thick and then they have like a little thing. I am obsessed with them. You know what, I'm gonna put them in now. I should be wearing earrings. I'm wearing my hair up. But look how, okay, I'm gonna start wearing these during the day. I take back everything I said. These are like honestly my favorite hoops that I own. I love them. I like hoops that go like this, but I also like these because they go like, they like show the hoop. You can't really see because of like the whiteness of the camera, but you get the gist. Another thing, I actually bought these in Spain, but I found a similar pair on Amazon, so I'll definitely have the link down below. But it's these sunglasses. I mentioned them in last week's video where I did this study abroad thing, but they were truly some of my favorites. I loved them. Like, I'm obsessed with them. And I wore them a lot. And they also just gives like some sass. I'm a big sunglass person. I like my key, quad, whatever you want to call them. Like the big black ones. I wear those all the time. And I wear these all the time too because look how big they are. They cover my big head. And then this is the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. I've actually been using this. Okay, I've had this one, this little mini one, for like about a year or so. And I love it. I think this came in a BoxyCharm. But then I just got a bigger one with the matching shower cream, Bosch, whatever, in a FabFitFun box from the summer. But I love this. It honestly, it smells really good. It smooths out everything. I love it. Oh, I probably shouldn't put it in my shoe because it smooths. So I love the Badescu Rose Facial Spray. I use it all the time just to refresh myself if I don't have makeup on. And I got this one, which is not from Badescu. It's from Grace and Stella. It's a spray all day rose spray. It's hydrating. And I got it in my FabFitFun box. It's really big. I don't know the cost of it. I just got it in the FabFitFun box, but I really like it. It's also really cute packaging. This will be on my vanity, but it's just refreshing. I really like it. Spray it on my face before I go. It's not travel size, so I use the travel size Badescu when I'm like shopping or whatever. I think that is it for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know, follow me on Instagram, follow my blog, all that. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn the post notifications on, like this video, all that jazz. And I post every Sunday, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye!